Hi, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Alyssa Cotten. Consider subscribing if you're new here. I release videos out every single Monday on self-help, mental health, and motivation. So in this video, I'm going to talk all about what to do when you feel triggered around your family. It's the prime of holiday season. There's holiday gatherings, whether that's virtual, in person, and if you experience anxiety, depression, if you have trauma, or even if you're feeling off that day, you might feel triggered or activated from your family. So stay till the end to learn all the amazing tips on what to do once you feel triggered or activated from your family. Awesome, let's get started. So what I mean by feeling triggered or activated, and what that means is you might hear the word trigger and it's kind of a buzzword, and being triggered means something from your past is being reminded in your present moment, and it's something that's feeling unsettled, uncertain, and maybe even a yucky feeling, which might cause your depression to feel more depressed, your anxiety to feel more elevated, or even your trauma to feel more at the forefront of your mind. And so we get triggered or activated by any of our five senses. So what we smell, taste, hear, touch, and see, any of those senses can get triggered at any moment, at any time. And a trigger is something that is external. We have no control over what happens once we've been triggered. We can control what we do afterwards, but we can't control being triggered. And so these are going to be some really great tips to do if you're with your family or even some friends during this time of year and you need a little bit of extra support. So the first thing you can do is recognize that you have been triggered. And what that means is doing some positive self-talk by saying, all right, we are feeling triggered, we are feeling activated, and identify it, name it. So maybe you're saying, that smell of perfume smells like my perpetrator, or that music sounds like something from my past that was really unsettling. So identify what is upsetting you so that way you can take the power out and name it. The next thing you can do is, once you've identified, make a plan. So maybe you need to leave and go to the bathroom for 10 minutes. No one's gonna tell you, no, you can't go to the bathroom. It's a great tip, it's a great technique. Say, oh, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom. Even if you're in the middle of a conversation, no one's gonna be like, hold on. And if they do, say, I'm sorry, I need to use the bathroom, and go and excuse yourself to go and use the bathroom. The next thing you're going to do is, when you're in the bathroom, giving yourself a pep talk. So you look in the mirror and you say, you've got this, you've been triggered, we're going to make it through, we've got a plan, we know that this is going to happen, and we are prepared. So doing some of that mirror talk can be really helpful. So the next thing that you can do is go outside, and a change in climate can help you feel like, oh, my senses are awakened, I'm in the here, I'm in the present moment, I've been triggered from my past, but in the moment, I'm okay, I'm safe, I'm grounded, I'm centered. So those are really great tips. If you're unable to go outside or use the bathroom, get up and get a snack or get a beverage, something that allows you to physically get up and remove yourself from the trigger itself to change the pace in your mind. So stepping outside, going to get a snack, or going to get a beverage can be really helpful. If you are unable to leave the situation, you're unable to go outside or get a snack, doing some different types of breathing. So let's say you're in a group setting, focusing on your breathing is a really great skill because nobody knows that you're doing it. So you can focus on every inhale and every exhale, and nobody knows that you're doing it. Another really great skill is triangle breathing. And triangle breathing is where you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold your breath for 4 seconds, and you exhale for 4 seconds. So being mindful of your breathing techniques. No one, again, is going to know that you're doing this type of breathing, but what that's going to do, it's going to help regulate your heart rate, it's going to help regulate your nervous system, and it's going to help calm you down naturally without making a scene. So those are some types of techniques, different types of breathing exercises. Another really great tip that you can do is helping your mind distract to the present moment. So for example, you're going to pick a color, and maybe the color is blue. So you're going to look around the room and you're going to try to find all the items that are blue. And no one, again, is going to know that you're doing this because you're going to be looking around and you're going to be like, oh, that's blue, that's blue, that's blue. And you're not going to say it, but you're just going to kind of look around. And what that's going to do, it's requiring your brain to be in the present moment. It's requiring you to be in the present, which is going to remind you that you have been triggered from your past, but in the present moment, you are okay. So that's a really great technique. So before you even leave your house, pick a color so you have a go-to color of ways to kind of orientate yourself back to the present moment. Another really great tip is finding a way to leave early. If there's any way that you can leave early, if you've gone through all of your tips, all of your ways to kind of help you navigate the stressors, finding a way that you can get out early. Maybe you say, I'm unable to stay past dinner, or I need to leave after dessert, I need to get home. You don't have to explain yourself, but you can let them know, I'm planning to leave early because I have something to do. And you have to take care of yourself, and you're not lying in that instance, but you are taking time to nurture your mind and your body in that experience. So that's a really great way of just leaving early. The last tip is bringing some type of activity that's going to help you stay in the present moment. So that might be a game, that might be a movie, maybe it's a game that you've already played with your friends or that you've played with your family, or a movie or a show that you've already watched. That way you don't have to be super in tune with what's happening on the screen. So a little fun fact, a lot of people with anxiety like to rewatch the same show or the same movie because it helps soothe their anxiety because they already know what's going to happen. And so if you've ever noticed that you like to watch the same movie or the same show over and over again, that is actually a coping skill that you are utilizing to help soothe your anxiety. And so that's a really safe way that you can put on a movie that you've already seen or play a game that you've already played. So that way your anxiety is soothed because you already know what to expect. You already know what's going to happen, what's going to come forward. Also, before you attend any of the family events, check out this guide here. It is a free anxiety management guide, and it's going to give you so many tips that are going to be super helpful in the moment to help you navigate your triggers, navigate your anxiety, and allow you to stay in the present moment, have fun, and be more connected with what you need in the moment. So comment below what strategy or what tip that you plan to implement, or what tips that you use once you feel triggered or activated at a family event. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I do videos out every single Monday. And again, if you need anything, you can totally reach out this holiday season. You can also book a call with me to see if you can work with me. I've got some availabilities in my online course. Again, my name's Alyssa Cotten. You can follow me here on Instagram, and you can get the behind the scene reels and posts on just different things that I'm also talking about in regards to mental health, self-help, and motivation. Have a great day.